Let's go. Oh my gosh. Sorry that took so long to get ready. Y'all look at my beard. Ooh, gotta do some trimming on that thing. Hey, listen, uh, lots of stuff to go over today. So I am going to hammer this out. I'm gonna let some folks jump in here as we get rolling. Um, Listen, the last couple of days I've been working hard for you guys. It's been hammer time on data entry. If you if you want some data entry to do for me, holler at me. I've got tons and tons of stuff of what I need to do. Basically, what I'm trying to do, just to give you guys an kind of insight into some behind the scenes stuff, I'm trying to build a spreadsheet that would show me all of the Chris in for shenanigans that will have every racer from every event and their time on one spreadsheet, making it easier for me to put out that much more content, making it easier for me to find the how many people have competed in different events, which is always that's what I go to first when you guys see new lists come out. That's typically what you will see first is how many people have, like Rich Thorpe, who has completed all 9 Rocky Mountain Race Week events. That kind of stuff sticks out in my mind first. So who's done the most, who's done the best, and then obviously fastest 100, things like that start coming later. It's easier to see how many people have done so many when you have the complete historical history or historical data for an event type. So we have all of Rocky Mountain Race Week, we have all of Hot Rod Drag Week. I have 2019 Midwest Drags that I'm loading today, so I'll have all of Midwest Drags 2019 and 2021. So it's going to be pretty crazy to have all of that data. And then, as we grow, as things keep happening, we have more and more and more that is going to be available from regional events and the histories of those, not necessarily the history of regional events, but as we gain events, as we add events, people's names will begin to pop up on those as well as on the major drag and drive list, or events. Here's one thing that Jonathan Sonecipher and I were talking about the other day, or me and Hyde maybe, was that in 20 let's go back to 2014. There was one major drag and drive event. Okay, it was Hot Rod Drag Week. In 2015, you added Midwest Drags. In 2015, you added Rocky Mountain Race Week. 2019, you added Midwest Drags, and now 2022, we've added Sick Week. Guys, we've gone from literally one event to 5 major national events within the span of about 8 years there, right? 7 years, I guess. So if you take that, now you add in all of the, what's up, Carl? You add in all of the extra stuff, all of the regional events, things like that. Like there's 9 events this year. So we went from what was technically 1, maybe 2 events a year to 9. It's really raining outside. I've got to finish this wall bad. Okay. Now that we got some folks in here, and we've got about 11 minutes, let's hammer through this stuff. King of the Open Road is this weekend in Oklahoma City. I am leaving Friday afternoon. I'll make it there just in time to see some passes Friday night and talk to some racers. 150 plus cars registered. There is a 300-mile cruise, test and tune Friday night, 300 miles driven, same route on Saturday. Elimination racing on Sunday, which will be kind of cool because that'll be the first time that we've seen elimination style racing with a drag and drive event, where they actually brackets and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be kind of fun. If you are going to that event and you want your name on the regional list, this is going to be fun getting to the truck to go to work. On the regional list, you will need to come find me. I am working with Jared Holt to see if there's a way I could get the data after the fact so I can input it in case I miss somebody or we don't have as much time as I hope we do on Sunday, because I'll need to get back to the house so I can work on Monday, obviously. Sorry, let me jump in. This everything is quarter mile for them. You have to make a minimum of 3 passes to be on the regional drag and drive list. That's just my rule on the 3 passes. And it will populate the what's up, Low Buck LS. And then Chris, you see disco era cars to the front. Carl, that's right. This will be on the regional quarter mile list for 2022, which is great. And then Carolina Drag Cruise, May 19th. That is 21 days from today. 21 days. So if you are in the Carolinas area, and want to do some 8th mile racing, they have no wait list. People have fallen off and they have filled the wait list, which is awesome. So if you're close, want to race, find them on Facebook, Carolina Drag Cruise. Probably the easiest way. They do have a website. It's easier to get in contact with them on Facebook. So I did talk to Michael Lone yesterday. He built an amazing spreadsheet that he said, people, if you are hosting a drag and drive event and want to use, to reach out to him, Michael Lone, Lone, or you can reach out to Drag and Drive. We will send that to you. He said it's okay for us to send that out to everybody. It's really cool. It's got reaction time. It's got ET. It's got mile per hour on it for each driver, for each track, and things like that. So really a neat deal. And then it will calculate all of the times and all that kind of stuff for your averages. Midwest Drags did find out some super cool stuff on it. Didn't even know, and Hyde and I talk all the time, but typically we're talking about dragandrive.com and all the stuff that we're bringing you guys. But it just really keeps getting cooler. It's 39 days from now. Moser Engineering brings 10 $250 gift cards for anyone that has differential damage during the event. That's pretty cool. So it's $2,500 that Moser Engineering is bringing to give to people if you break stuff. The story he told basically, and they have parts on the truck, all that kind of stuff. He said in 2019, they delivered a ring and pinion to Dave Mancini at the hotel at night. And then Summit Racing provided some, not provided, but Summit Racing had, gear oil and a differential gasket. And then the portable car hoist guy was there, and they basically pulled an overnighter rebuilding the rear axle right there in the hotel parking lot. Whatever isn't given out during the week, they will give those remaining gift cards at the Mahle Awards Friday night. So that's kind of cool. And then based on the information that I have pulled from the Summit Midwest Drags website, there's 5 defending champs coming back. Clark Rosenstengel and Terry Miller are both 2-time champs in their classes. They're coming back. Tyler Garlock's coming back. Jay, I'm going to say Grabiak. I don't know how you say your name. He won the giveaway car, the Chevy 2, I think at the 2019 event. He's coming back. And then Glenn Hunter's coming back. And, okay, this is a cool one. If you race on a Mickey Thompson tire and you win your class, Mickey Thompson is paying your way back into 2023. So if you win your class on a Mickey Thompson, you are guaranteed entry into the 2023 Midwest Drags, and it's also free. So that's really kind of a cool deal. It'll be interesting to see how that relates into other events and kind of other sponsors and how they, help racers and pay it forward and things like that. That's pretty neat to be thinking ahead like that, because you know how it goes. If you are Drag and Drive, you are probably Drag and Drive for life. So let's see. Let's get some comments here before we jump into the last little bit. Carl said that he's always been upset when Disco went away. Oh, and then Ryan Hargett said we're coming to Midwest Drags with 2 cars. I think I have one of you guys on the list. Hold on just a second, Ryan. Let me see, because you can tell me. This is the struggle I have, is because now there's all of this information that I've got to find. So I'm like I said earlier, I have Ryan, what's the other car and driver name, please, sir? And I'll get it added to the list. I'm trying to build a complete list that would have the complete data from every major Drag and Drive event, High Rod Drag Week, Rocky Mountain, all that kind of stuff from forever. So I'm trying to put all that on one spreadsheet. Brent Sinclair, let me see. I think I have Brent on here. What I'm trying to do also, I have Brent. Okay. As we get closer to Midwest Drags, well, really starting today, Catfish, I'm going through and I'll be messaging some of the racers, because I'll want to have a little bit of background data, and I'm building out spreadsheets for Midwest Drags for the announcement part for the pit stuff. So I'll have that data for when we get to when I get to the event, then I can have more of what we do here and what we're looking for. So yeah, Carl says hopefully Mickey Thompson gets some tires made. I know they will have some tires on site, and it looks like based on some of the posts on Rocky Mountain Race Weekers and then the Drag and Drive Racers Facebook groups, there are some tires trickling out. There's some folks that are saying, hey, we got 3 sets. As we get into the season, I think you're going to see racers realize, hey, I'm not going to race this next 2 or 3 events, so I'm going to sell these to somebody and let somebody have a chance to really make some passes. And again, that's what's great about the Drag and Drive community is that everybody literally wants everybody to race. So here we go. All right. I the last couple of days have been working on with having all of the historical data. I can now take like the write-ups that I do on the website, and then the stuff I post to Facebook and Instagram and stuff. I can take and put everybody's historical drag and drive data on there. Okay, so every average or every year, whether they were out or what their average for the year was, things like that, and the year that they competed. So yesterday or 2 days ago, I wrote up about Rich Thorpe and how he had done 9, put his averages in there, which were like 13s. I think he had 112.0 average at all of the Rocky Mountain Race Week events. And then yesterday actually kind of kicked off the way I'll do it now is like with Doc McIntyre and Jeff McConnell, both of their cars with Doc's really was kind of the main standout there because he is not someone that has only done Drag Week or has only done Rocky Mountain, which is what we've typically done. What I've typically posted in the past is, so-and-so's done 8 Hot Rod Drag Weeks and, blah, blah, blah. So with all of this information, we can physically see how Doc and Jeff's, the Sea Red Camaro, how that time has dropped over the years. And just to give you an idea, if you haven't seen the post, it is on Facebook. It's probably the easiest way to find it, draganddrive.com. And then, 2006 was Doc's first year in the Camaro, ran averaged a 9.69 all week. He's mainly 9s through 2015, and then literally 2015, 9.4166, 2016, 8.558. And then after that, they have been so close to a 7-second average for so long. One thing that I realized late last night, because I was up at 3:00 working on this stuff too, is, they've been chasing a 7-second average, but they also hold the fastest naturally aspirated streetcar record, but it's only at a 7.885 at South Georgia Motorsports Park at Sick Week. Before that, I think it was in 2017 when he ran like a 7.89. So to average a 7-second ET for the week, he literally has to run his best pass almost every time. He can't even be off a 100th and be there. So hopefully, Jeff made a comment in one of the posts yesterday that they look to see 7-second passes every day this next year, 2023, because Doc said they probably won't be back for a 2022 event because they attended Sick Week. So it's crazy to think that, here we are, like we're fixing to see a 7-second car. And will that be at Sick Week? Are we going to have to wait till Drag Week next year to get our 7-second in a time slip? Because they have 2017 was 8.033, 2019 is 8.05, and then Sick Week is 8.039. I mean, they are so close. It would be so hard for me to not. I mean, I know those guys are busy and they have cool jobs. It would be so hard to not just be like, screw it, we're going for 7s and just run around. So anyways, 12 class wins. 1 year, Doc actually drove 2 cars. He raced the Sea Red Camaro and Jeff's Malibu, which is kind of crazy. It won that year. And then the second time Jeff's car won was again in 2012 with Jeff driving. So pretty neat deal there. I put both of those write-ups up last night. The one I'm working on right now, Sorry, let me jump over here and make sure there's no comments. Yep. Any updates on Drag Week? No, man, not yet. I know they will not have it in Memphis from what I've been reading. Like Memphis is like May 28th. Sorry, bro. That's what we're doing. And then the last update that the write up I'm working on right now is for Tom McGilton. It is coming later today. I have just a few more things to put together for it, but y'all, this dude's an animal. He has participated in 16 major drag and drive events. 16. It's insanity. Like 06, 07, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17. He participated in 2 of them in 2017 with mid eights in the Why Not Camaro. It's just pretty wild to look at this data, and then what this allows me to do is then I can go back and reach out to him with good stuff and get stories and find out. So let's see how many times he finished. Sorry, stay with me. You guys are literally working with this is how my brain works right here. So of the 16, he's finished 10 of them. So it's pretty awesome to look at that and see what has happened. He did 4 of them in his 34 Ford Coupe and then has done the rest in the Why Not Camaro. So, I mean, why wouldn't you? That car's nice, AC and all that kind of stuff. Any insider trading info on RMRW waitlist or getting in yet? Man, hey, listen, I know Matt and June are hammering that kind of stuff. It's 8:02. I've really got to go here in just a second, but just stay on it. That's all I can say. And if you've been watching for a while, my theory. You just show up. There will be people that don't have the balls to say they're not going to make it. So just show up day of. I'm sure you'll get in. Especially you. I mean, you got a fast car and all that kind of stuff. So that'll work. All right. Tom McGilton's write-up will be later today, probably around 10 or 11. I am releasing the fastest 100 all-time Rocky Mountain Race Week list, probably sometime around 4 o'clock today. I've got to get it all finished up and things like that. So, guys, thank you so much. Again, if you can think of a sponsor that you feel would work well with the Daily Dose of Drag and Drive or the dragandrive.com brand, please let us know. Introduce us. I'd love to talk to them. Thanks a bunch, y'all. Great Bend is 2 hours from me. Yep. Yeah. You better be there anyways, then just at least for day 1 and the last day. All right, guys. Thank you very much. See you soon.